And I just want you to consider the children. They have no voice here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. John Farley.
Hello, my name is John Farley. I have a business at 2538 Sutterth. And I just want to kind of piggyback off what Eric said. A lot of times it's common for cities to do a land swap with a private citizen. You'd be able to gain more land to do this later. You could do it in phases, do a small phase like this and have a chance to grow later. For the kids, you'd have yards and places to play. It's a very tight spot. I just don't think it's the best use for the property at that price per acre for our tax dollars. I would also like to say most of the jobs down that direction and a lot of jobs in town in general are seasonal. Of your 60 employees, I'd just like to ask how many are full-time year-round?
Pretty much all.
I know a lot of our businesses.
It's like 60.
I'm sorry, I mixed it up with someone else's information.
May I ask that you don't direct your comments? Y'all can talk afterwards individually.
Sure, I apologize. I just know from the business owners I talk to on Sutterth, there are very few full-time jobs that are 52 weeks a year. At the wages that are paid for those low retail jobs like we talked about, they'd have to work 52 weeks a year to make that minimum 23,000. I just don't think it's feasible. And again, I just want to say this again because I think it's how we all feel just about almost everybody here was for low income housing, just not in that location. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Joe Lopez.
My name is Joe Lopez. I've lived in the Winfield area for 40 years. It's been a terrific place to live because of the crime rate, hardly any burglaries, peaceful, and everybody there in the area, most everybody knows each other. I see a lot of the problems that arise in the rental business. There's 2 properties close to my house that are rentals. And it's on record that the police department has visited these 2 rental properties several times. And this is what makes it bad to see a rental properties to go in the middle of town. I'm not opposed to the affordable housing. I'm opposed to the location. One of my questions I have, are the profits that are going to be made in this project, are they going to stay in Ruidoso or are they going into another state? Those are the things that concern me because we will end up with a responsibility of taking care of this project and somebody else is going to be making the money. Those are the things that really bother me, that we are taking on this responsibility and the profits going someplace else. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Terry Stott.
I'm Terry Sott. I have Mount Mark Gallery at 2530 Sutter. Been in business since 1981. And I agree so much, and I'm sorry I'm up here because I do agree with so many things that have been said. I am totally for the affordable housing, but I don't see the usage of this property being wisely used. You know, I totally am against the location. Everyone that has spoken to, or I've heard speak at several locations, the first thing they say as far as location goes is one of the best places to have this is close to a hospital and grocery stores and things like this. And I do believe there's some excellent property down not far from the hospital that would be great for this usage. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Final amendments?
I didn't like it.